Tell me a story about a time that you know that you saw something, but you don't ever tell this story because you know that no one would.
Okay, first of all, don't mind the half nakedness. I literally just woke up, but this video sparked like a memory for me. So back in the day, in my early 20s, me and my friends we went to go smoke the devil's lettuce, uh, on this parkade that was attached to this apartment building near the neighborhood we grew up in. Right, it was a above ground parking lot. It wasn't anything weird or creepy or out of the way. It was just a normal parking lot. We pull in, we get out of the car, we form a circle, and we start like puff puff passing. Right, all of a sudden the spark seems to fall from the top of the ceiling of the parkade into the middle of us. And one of my friends points it out and is like, "Do you see that?" And we all just stop and look at this weird spark just fall in the middle of their circle. All of a sudden, the spark turns to smoke, and then this slimy, goopy substance hits the floor. Right, and we all see this at the same time, so we're just freaking out, like what's going on? Uh, a, another one of my friends and me go and touch the slime stuff, and I remember it feeling like very like almost like jelly like, you know what I mean, like kind of like kind of like when you leave like pudding out too long, like it's very rubbery but gross. It smelled disgusting, and we this freaked us all out, right? We were just like, what the hell? So we hop back into my buddy's car, and I swear on my mother's life, we're all in the car. All of a sudden, something jumps on top of his car and starts like walking around, and we're freaking out. Like, what the hell? Like, we don't know what it is. It's like a cat or a dog or something. So my buddy pulls out to back up, and the thing tumbles behind off the car, and we see nothing. There's absolutely nothing there. We don't see a body. We don't see anything. We just hear it tumble, and we all look out the window on the back, and nothing fall. And we don't see anything physical there. We just hear it fall off the back. Right? I cannot explain it to this day. My only suspicion is that like what we saw was like some kind of rift or some dimensional portal opening somehow, and then some whatever came through that portal, we couldn't see it, but it had physical form. You know what I mean? Because we drove as fast as we could out of that space, and then we never went back there. Like I've driven around that area before. Like a gym I used to go to, like is like at the bottom of that hill, and so I've driven around it, but I've never driven into that parking lot again. But I I know I'm not crazy because all of us experienced this at the same time. Me and one of my friends still remember it vividly to this day, and two of my friends have this like blurry memory of this event, which I think is very weird because it's like, how do you not remember this as clear as we do when we were all there at the same time? It's very very strange, but that yeah, that was my experience.